Hello, this is Mike Jacka with Real Estate Promo. And I was just talking to Wendy Patton a few minutes ago, and she said that there were so many people that were not able to make it to last night's general session for the Michigan Real Estate Investors Association. She asked me to put together a quick little video, a recap of what we talked about last night and what we're going to be covering on Saturday for the all-day training session for premium members. Now, all of you active members, you already have one of the free websites. There's also the premium website, which is an upgrade to the free ones that gives you a lot more flexibility of what you can do with your actual website. And what we talked about last night is estimating repairs. You know, we went through the repair estimate worksheet, and we went through, gave you some default values. Now, what we're going to be talking about on Saturday is one of the tools which is part of the premium websites, and that is the actual repair estimate worksheet that you can use on your phone. And this enables you to go through a property in 5 to 10 minutes, just hit some check boxes, enter some quantities, and it's going to calculate out your repair estimates for you. It's going to do all the math, it's going to do all the work. We just got to get your default settings, and we already have those for you. I just got to show you how to activate them. And that's the kind of stuff we're going to do on Saturday during the training session. How to get the default value set up, how to program in some properties in here so you can be very efficient with your time while going through these properties, and then go back to the office. And once you've got your values, and if you're not a realtor, then on Saturday we're also going to show you some tricks on how you can get ARV, the after repaired value of properties, without having access to the MLS if you don't have that. Obviously, if you do, it's a better solution, but there are some ways to get those values if you do not have access to the MLS. So we're going to cover that stuff on Saturday as well. Then the other thing we're going to talk about is it's the seller net sheet, and this is, I think, for most of us, or for me anyways, the most powerful tool besides the repair estimate worksheets. The repair estimate worksheet is to help us be efficient with our time and not waste so much time. The seller net sheet is the tool that I use to actually negotiate with the seller. An example might be, let's say a seller has the property's worth $200,000. It doesn't really need any work, maybe a little bit of cosmetic cleanup, so maybe $5,000 to $10,000 worth of updates to the property. But let's say this, an example, it doesn't need anything, and the seller owes $150,000, say. They're probably thinking that they're going to net $40,000 or $50,000. Well, we know that they're not going to get $150,000, and realtors do this very well. They take what they call a seller net sheet, and they fill that out with the seller and say, okay, if you accept this offer, Mr. Seller, this is, then we're going to take out the realtor commission, the closing costs, the title insurance, the state deed tax, the recording fees, all those miscellaneous items, and that all adds up to a bottom line, and their net might be, say, $170,000, $175,000 on a $200,000 property. That is very reasonable, and realtors have done that extremely well over the years. So we've taken the same concept, and we use that same type of a tool to talk the sellers down to reality of what they're going to net. Because we want to talk about what they're going to net, not what the property's worth. Because once we got them down to the net, they say 170, 175. Now we got a number that we can actually negotiate with in a reasonable manner with the sellers, rather than trying to get them to come down from their 200. We use this tool, and we've taken this tool to the next step, where you can be talking to the seller, looking at a computer while they're sitting somewhere else, maybe at their office or at home or in another state, and you're both looking at the same numbers. The sellers are giving us the numbers, so they can't argue with the numbers because it's their numbers that they're giving us. And we use this tool to work with them, to negotiate with them, also to build rapport with them too, because now we're on the phone with them, we're asking them questions, they're giving us the answers, they're putting in the information, and it's building the net sheet for us. So we don't even need to know what we're doing. It's really self-explanatory. The sellers can do it themselves. We use that to help us get a subject to deals, our lease option type of deals, creative seller financing deals, and we're going to spend a considerable amount of time on Saturday on how to use that effectively and how to use that as a negotiating tool to get your offers accepted. Then we're going to take it to the next level, and once we've already filled out that net sheet, it's going to actually generate offer scenarios for us, and then we can select the offer scenarios, make some modifications, and it'll generate the letter of intent for us. Now, I didn't even get a chance to talk about that stuff last night, so some of the people who were at the general session last night didn't even know about that because we were running out of time. We spent so much time on the estimating repairs. The next thing we're going to talk about then is, it's called the cooperative marketing feature. Now, this is confusing to some people that already have the premium sites, but what it does is it helps the newbies build a buyer's list, because the best way to build your buyer's list is to actually have properties for sale, But if you don't have properties for sale, it's hard to talk to the rehabbers or the buyers. So the cooperative marketing allows you to find other people who are already using the system and have properties for sale, and they want help marketing their properties. They can allow you to market their property if they approve it. It's done via an option, so you do not have to be a realtor. You're going to have a legal option agreement with this. That gives you the ability to market on your website. Now, once the sellers approve that option on that cooperative marketing agreement, it automatically displays on your website. Now you have inventory or properties to go and talk to the rehabbers, to talk to buyers, and you have real properties with real numbers, with real situations, property that they can look at, physically touch, and see. That's going to help you build your buyers list. And who knows, you might even get a wholesale deal, wholesale fee out of it, or an assignment fee, or something out of it, and make some money on those properties as well while you're building your buyers list. Now, for the more advanced investors who don't need to build their buyers list, for myself, what I do, a lot of co-marketing with people, because when I'm in between transactions, like I have 3 properties right now that we're building. I have nothing for sale on the market right now. But I'm continuing to market to sellers, and I want them to see inventory on my website. It helps them build credibility that I actually am buying and selling, because that's where we're in the business. I just have 3 projects that are not ready to go, so we don't even have them on the website yet. So I co-market other people's properties so that when my marketing hits the sellers and they want to go and look at my website, there's actually inventory. They can see that I'm really in business and I'm really buying and selling properties. Then a couple other things we're going to talk about is how to effectively use YouTube videos for your properties. And this is really important for wholesalers. Because when wholesalers are sending me properties, I want to see a quick video of that property, and I'm going to show you how to effectively do that. And it's real easy, and most people think it's so complicated. I'm going to show you how to do that stuff on Saturday as well as how to do some online free marketing to start generating traffic to your website. So that's overall what we're going to cover. Now, these are all part of the premium features, and the premium is normally, for members, is normally $199 setup fee. And if you sign up while I'm still in town, which is through Saturday afternoon, we're going to cut that in half. I'm going to take $100 off, so it's $99 for the setup fee, and then it's a continuous $29.95 a month, and you can cancel at any time, so you're not tied to any long-term contracts. So this training on Saturday is for everyone who's got the premium sites. If you want to get the premium sites, go ahead and sign up today. Just click on the link in the email, take you to the spot where you can sign up and take advantage of that $100 savings to waive the $100 on your setup fee, initial setup fee. So if you want to join us for tomorrow, for Saturday, all-day training, we're going to cover all that stuff, and we're going to hit any other questions you might have on any other marketing or strategies or anything else. I'm going to be there from 9 to 4:30, and we've got the whole day. So we're going to cover all that stuff, and anything else you guys need help with as well. I will be there to help you on that. So, like I said, it's $99 for the setup, and it's $29.95 monthly, and it's no contract and cancel at any time. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Saturday. Oh, and one last thing. If this afternoon, for those who already signed up for the premium sites, a group of us are going to be going out looking at 3 or 4 properties this afternoon with the repair estimate worksheet on our phone, and we're going to go through and talk about estimating repairs. So this is going to be a live training session as well this afternoon for anyone that's already signed up. So if you're not and you want to take advantage of this, it's we're going to move, I believe, at 2 o'clock. So if you can get signed up beforehand, contact Wendy's office, and they will give you the address to the first property we're going to go at that you can meet us this afternoon and join us this afternoon and come to Saturday as well. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you, some of you this afternoon, and we'll see everyone else on Saturday morning.